A person who hears the truth of the Lord and their heart does not receive it, and they insist on doing the opposite. That's rebellion. Jesus said, repent from sin. You say, no, I'm not going to repent from sin. I'm going to sin all the time, but I'll just have to ask the Lord for forgiveness. Well, you're a rebel, rebelling against God. Therefore, you shall burn. Hell is made for you, unless you do truly hit your brakes and repent. You're going. All these fake preachers, they are set there on purpose, lying spirits. They have a purpose. Let me just make sure you understand what's going on inside this big machine of spiritual matters on planet Earth. So let's go back to the Old Testament. There was some issues on this planet with a place called Israel and a people called by the name of the Lord. Every time God sent a prophet, they got mad at that prophet. They would stone him. They would cast him out. They would kill some of them. They hated the prophets because the prophets didn't speak things that would tickle their little ears. So they said, we're tired of this. Give us prophets, give us preachers that will tickle our ears, that will tell us good things. We don't need to hear bad things. They didn't want to hear the truth. So what did God say? God, and you read it, go read the book of Ezekiel. I believe it's in there. You'll find it. Just read it. God was in heaven and he said, who will go concerning these people who cast out the prophets and don't want to hear the truth? A spirit raised his hand and says, I will go. God said, what will you do? He said, I will be a lying spirit unto them. God spoke and said, go, and you will be successful. So he sent forth lying spirits on the earth to deceive them. To deceive them. Because they did not want the truth of the Lord. So he turned them over to liars to bring them forward to destruction. So right now you got the same thing going on. Remember, Jesus said, what has been shall be. What has been shall be. These people on this planet, 90 percentile claiming Jesus, don't want the truth. They want to rebel against God. Jesus said, repent from sin. They said, I'm not. That's rebellion. Jesus said to separate from those people. The Bible is clear. Separate from those people in darkness. They said, I will not. So they rebel. They rebel. Jesus said, no hypocrite can enter the kingdom of heaven. They said, I know I'm a hypocrite, but we all fall short of the glory of God every day. There's no way to be free. Well, you're a hypocrite. You rebel. So I'm just going to be clear. The liar behind the pulpit telling you all still sin. It's okay. Jesus understands. He's the liar, and y'all all going to hell together. Let me be clear with you. So everything in my hands is washed clean. I have told you every truth, whether it offended you, whether you got mad and threw the hair dryer right through the bedroom window. I don't care. I told you the truth. If you're in sin and you're listening and yoked together with such nonsense, these people blaspheming the word, you're all going to hell together. Okay? Repent. Repent means drop it and run from it. Either you're going to serve the Lord with all your heart, or you're just not going to serve him at all. Jesus said every tree that bears not good fruit will be hewn down and cast into the fire. He said that a good tree cannot produce bad fruit and a bad tree cannot produce good fruit. So you're the one or the other. Either you're a bad tree producing bad fruit, that means sin, or you're a good tree producing good fruit. That means holiness. There's no in between. There's no sitting on the fence. So examine yourself today that you be in the faith, lest you be reprobate, because reprobate is rejected and it's going in the fire.